Hey, treasure hunters, welcome back to another episode where every line of a poem, every metaphor, and every mysterious arrow on a trail might just mean something more. Today, we're talking about a treasure hunt that's been solved. Let's take a journey through the 2025 Utah treasure hunt, and more importantly, let's uncover what we can learn from its clues, strategies, and symbolism to apply to the hunts that are still alive. Whether you're working beyond the map's edge, there's treasure inside, the hope chest, or more, this one's for you. The 2025 Utah treasure hunt was officially solved on the Temple Quarry Trail in Sandy, Utah. The winners were a married couple from Utah County, Hunter and Corinne, and their solve method was a mix of intuition, deep reading, symbolic decoding, and boots on the ground tenacity. Here's how the solve played out, step by step. 1. Identifying the theme, music, and the Beatles. Begin your search where fabled words resound, before the standing stairs and kings were crowned. Hunter picked up on this immediately. Fabled words and standing stairs led him to the Beatles' first studio album, Please Please Me, where the band is photographed standing on a staircase. But it goes deeper. The Beatles originally went by a different name, Quarrymen. So now you've got music references, a staircase photo, and the original band name, which directly links to the Temple Quarry Trail. Brilliant. Second quarry equaled lionhearted teams. Another poetic line mentioned lionhearted teams. Some interpreted this as a reference to bravery, but Hunter connected it to something much more grounded. The quarry workers who mined granite in that exact area. Literal lion-hearted laborers who extracted the stone used to build temples. The poem was cleverly blending musical history with local site history. Two narratives merged. The arrow. The poem told searchers, if lost, follow the arrow. This wasn't just poetic, it was literal. A real-life arrow trail marker pointed to a side trail where the treasure was eventually discovered. Anyone ignoring this detail would have walked right past it. Another case where boots on the ground confirmed what the poem suggested. Peekaboo with the pharaoh. This line threw people off for weeks. But the answer? A rock formation. Specifically, a rock outcropping that resembles a pharaoh's face, but only from a certain angle. As you hike the side trail, it appeared, then disappears. Peekaboo style. That was the signal. You were close. The final location. The final clue was distance-based. According to the organizers, the treasure was located off the side trail, roughly 29 paces, 30 to 50 feet, from the main path. Hunter said, the more we hiked it, the more it felt like it lined up. They searched the Little Cottonwood Canyon area multiple times, each hike building confidence as poem lines lined up with visual cues. Eventually, Hunter spotted the edge of the treasure chest behind the stones, a detail straight out of the poem's final line. And just like that, the treasure was found. So what can we take from this solve and apply to Beyond the Map's Edge and others? Let's break it down. Poems aren't just metaphor, they're layered. Standing Stairs was a literal photo of the Beatles. Lionhearted Teams was real quarry workers. Pharaoh was a rock formation that visually matches. Lesson: look for multi-layered meanings, especially ones that tie a figurative idea to a physical location. Themes are not decoration, they're direction. Hunter said, we knew it was going to be a music theme, and that really helped out. If a poem's theme is storytelling, memory, cinema, or food, you better believe the clue trail is going to reflect that. In BTME, we've seen clues that nod to personal legacy, historical figures, movie references, possibly even dish names. Hello, camarones caliente. Repetition is revelation. They hiked the trail 4 to 5 times before finding it. Each time, something new clicked. By the third time, we were like, this is the trail. We just need to figure out when to get off and where to look. Lesson: if your solve keeps lining up little by little, don't abandon it too early. The answer may only show itself after enough exposure. The clue might be hiding in plain sight. The Pharaoh rock formation was visible, but only when viewed from the right angle. This has happened before in other hunts too. A landmark described perfectly in a poem, but only noticeable when you're standing in exactly the right spot. Sound familiar? Checkpoint. Anyone? Hunter and Corinne didn't just get lucky. They identified the poem's core theme, researched both cultural and regional history, hiked the trail multiple times, interpreted each poetic metaphor through a literal lens, followed layered clues and trusted their gut. And most importantly, they knew when to stop walking, look up and say, there's no way I actually found it. So what's your Quarrymen moment? What line in your poem has a second or third meaning? What local history could tie to a song, a face, or a trail marker? Stay curious, stay sharp, and keep following the clues. Because the next treasure isn't in Utah, it's out there, waiting for you, somewhere beyond the map's edge.